put it right beside my gitch, and we could rub gitch, which might be more than a little weird, but... So I left this morning, took a bunch of highway, hit the Trans-Canada Trail, now I'm on Hastings Heritage Trail up at the Memorial Mine. Yeah, there's supposed to be, if I recall correctly, there's a water crossing up here somewhere, but it looks like they've done a lot here actually as far as trail maintenance and stuff goes. So I don't know, maybe it's not here anymore. Like I'm pretty sure this is right where the crossing used to be. I'm willing to bet there's one up here still. Anyway, it's a pretty warm day. Past 2 years has been the COVID-19 pandemic. Pretty limited ability to go out places, see things. Of course, backcountry camping was canceled, which makes perfect sense. Being sarcastic when I say that. So it's like past the middle of July. This is the first camping trip I've been on this year. Taking this, the plan is to take Hastings Heritage Trail up to like Cohill and then veer left and make my way over to Silent Lake Provincial Park. Spend the night there and then heading over to the North Frontenac Parklands tomorrow. Mr. F and Mrs. Ken Adventure are supposed to be meeting me Thursday and Friday. We'll see how it goes. So I'm on the Cohill Trail, which I was going to take to Cohill. Came across some water back there that looked a little suspect. Some guys were kind enough to go through in a side-by-side for me and show me how deep it was. I'd probably be okay, I think, but it's sketchy enough at the end there. It looks pretty steep that I'm afraid without both wheels driving me, I might get stuck at the end. So I'm going to turn around and take the road into Cohill. It's almost 3 o'clock. I've been on the road since 6. The last thing I need right now when I'm this close to the campground is to drop the bike in a big puddle of water. So, I'm going to be making sure I don't do that. Which means we're backtracking a little bit again. I have to find some fuel somewhere soon. And then I gotta remember when I get to the road to fix the bags, wipe off the lights, all that stuff. And actually, here's the road now. Not too much video so far, basically because I find provincial parks boring now. But leaving Silent Lake Provincial Park, making my way on some new roads to Hungry Lake. It's supposed to rain mid-afternoon, so we'll see how it goes. Might be setting up in the rain today, which I haven't done before. I got a plan for it. We'll see how it turns out. So I've got Talon Lake Road to Clydesdale Road and something else, kind of like on the way to Cloyne, all picked out. I have no idea what these are like. It could be pavement the whole way. I really don't know. It doesn't look like it from the map. I guess we'll find out soon. Going up, good. Should get drier. Back in a bit. So I've been around this area for a few days now. I haven't done much video recording. I don't know, just kind of wasn't into it. But I've heard that Hunter apparently really enjoys my YouTube videos, so I'm going to record this section at the very least. When I left Hungry Lake, turns out it appears I forgot my flask on a little bit of a shelf that somebody had made there. So I'm just going to go back, see if it's still there. Shouldn't take too long. 20 minutes there, 20 minutes back, something like that. I'm pretty sure the campsite wasn't booked for yesterday. If that's the case, there's a good chance it's still there. And who knows, if there is somebody there, maybe they'll be nice enough to return it to me. On not last night, the night before, got woken up by what appears to have been a bear cub looking for its mom, which freaked me out a little bit. It walked down the road right past the site, and it was loud, man. It was really loud. Once I kind of decided what it was, I was a little concerned that the mother might be around, but it just kept on walking, and it kept calling, and it just got fainter and fainter until I didn't hear it anymore. Didn't hear anything last night. So Mrs. Ken Adventure is at a cabin just south of Halliburton right now. She's getting up this morning and coming out here to meet up with me and Mr. F. Last night was fun as usual. Woke up this morning, surprised. Mr. F actually slept in. I was up for a couple of hours just kind of down by the lake, watching the loons, the other wildlife kicking around. Yesterday, did a little riding. Not sure if I got any video footage of it or not. But I went down and tried the K&P trail for the first time. Your standard rail trail kind of fare where it's fairly straight, fairly flat, but it actually had there's an incline on that just, I mean, obviously it's originally for a train, so it can't be too steep, but it just went on forever. Is it there? That's the question. It's not there. Now, does that mean I actually have it somewhere? I'm gonna have to go home. I'm gonna have to go back to, I don't think anybody's been here. What did I do with it? I have to go back to camp, start ripping everything apart. I need to find that. But I told Mr. F I would take a picture of the shelving unit here because he was kind of interested. Shelving unit, I guess that's what I'm calling it now. Might as well do a little tour of the site for Mr. F. And Hunter. For Hunter as well. Quite sure he'll be seeing this. So this is kind of like, I don't know, down to the lake. It's a little steep, a little rocky. But it's worth a climb. And there's kind of, it drops off pretty quick. Like, I'm quite sure you could probably jump from that rock right into the lake. I'll climb back up. I was trying to explain to him how big the site is. It's big. I'm not sure it's any bigger than Govan or Winogranic, but when I first got to this site, I came up to about here, kind of looked at it and thought, it's not very good. I didn't realize that that's not the only way down to the water. When I got here a couple days ago, I started walking around and realized that there's another fire pit there. Set a tent or two up there. I have my tent there. You don't want to put a tent there because that fills up with water when it rains. The washroom is that way. But there's all little paths and everything all through there. Different ways to get down to the lake, different things to check out. Keep walking this way. There's the bathroom, so I mean, it's a bit of a walk.
I'll just tour down here a little bit. The lake is a lot smaller than Govan, and as I'm sure you'll see, the view isn't as nice as at Govan, but still quite acceptable. It would be a little nicer if those power lines weren't strung right across the lake, but people need power, right? And that is pretty much the entire lake. Like, it's not like Govan where it's kind of, it narrows down and then gets wide and narrow and goes on again, like that little outlet in this section here. That's the entire lake. Oh, it's gonna bug me if I don't find that flask. I mean, I'm not too worried about the flask itself. It's just one of those, what did I do with it? Where did it go? And so here we are back at where I originally went down. Anyway, time to head back and start emptying all my bags. See if I can find that flask. And we're off. Back to Govan. I just recently realized that my trip's like, I think more than half over already. I gotta stop looking at it like that though. I hate these blind corners. I'm always afraid somebody in some big stupid GMC diesel pickup truck or something's gonna come tearing around one, smack into me. I don't think I've passed the Rocky Knoll yet. My ex-nemesis. It's funny, I take it pretty easy and pretty cautiously because A, I'm not that good, and B, I'm by myself. And I remember this part coming up, like, so if I was to go straight instead of where I turn right here, that scared me for like 2 years. Tried it yesterday, yeah, it was no issue. Now mind you, there is a pretty good, off to the left-hand side there, you can see a pretty good line to pick. So, talking to one of the park guys, there was an incident where some guy towing a trailer with a boat on it was trying to go across somebody's land. They got turned around, and apparently he had to tow his boat over that. I don't know how people get some of the stuff in here that they get in here. Like, it's just, you locals, you're insane. See if Mr. F is still in the lake or not. There he is. Looks like he maybe just got out of the lake. We are back at Govan. Not there. You know what? Nobody's been there. I bet it's in one of my bags. I think maybe we need Sober Steve to look for his flask. Yeah, so I'm going to get this gear off and then I'm going to start emptying every bag I have.